everybody, we're here at Saddle Mountain Brewing Company and we're doing a Thirsty Thursday review on these wonderful beers.
So I got all this beer.
And we have Mr. Chris here as well.
Hello.
He is our honorary DD because, you know, you should drink responsibly. And so, you want to take a first sip, Willie?
Right, so we're gonna try out 5G Pool, right? Is that it?
Yeah.
That's it, right? Okay. So it's a Belgian wit? Belgian wit? I don't even know what that means. So whatever, I don't know what any of these statistics mean, but I'm gonna try it and see what it tastes like. All right. Hold on, I forgot the pinky out.
Yeah?
My kind of beer, yeah.
Alright,
I like that. It was like kind of fruity, sour.
I like that too. I like it too. It's light.
Yeah.
I like light beers.
Yeah. It's a
You can
golden
drink more.
color too.
Yeah. See?
I like.
It's pretty.
It kind of looks like piss, you know? It's like somebody just pissed in this.
But it's good. I like that one.
Definitely good.
Alright, so the next one
Alright.
is Chasing Tail.
Chasing Tail. It's an amber ale.
And it looks like it has 6.1% alcohol. I think that's what that means.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
What is IBU? Is it like IBS, but with a U?
I don't know. I don't know.
Do you know what IBS
We're gonna
is?
have somebody come and talk to everybody about what all these things mean. Alright.
So, Chasing Tail.
That's that one.
Okay.
It's this one here.
And good thing we have a DD.
Yep, Mr. Chris.
Not a fan of that one. That was a little dark.
Alright.
A little, I don't know.
It's very woody.
Oh, is that what it, I like
That's
wood.
what it is. Gross.
No wood.
It tastes a little woody.
Do you remember Woody the Woodpecker?
I do.
Oh, nice. Did you ever watch it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I actually like this one. I feel like this is a beer that you would only drink a little bit of though. Like you have one beer with your burger and then that's
Right.
that.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of Guinness.
Yes.
It's kind of
yeah.
heavy.
It's a heavy beer. More of a like a German.
Yeah,
Germanish beer.
exactly.
All right, next one.
Almost black.
We got the IFR Nitro here. Let's show that right there.
Number 3.
And it's got what, 4.8?
8. And it's an oatmeal stout.
Ooh.
All right, let's try this one.
Okay, this one's pretty dark too.
Yeah,
Check it out.
It's real dark.
This one's more like Guinness. Look how dark that is.
They need to drink more water.
I like dark.
All right, let's see.
It's like coffee.
Oh yeah? I like coffee beers a lot, but good coffee beers because the cheap ones are gross.
Lauren.
Ooh, it does. It is very coffee-like. I really like this beer actually.
It's not cheap then.
It's not cheap. It's not cheap beer.
Lauren's pretty classy.
I am a little bougie about my beer.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. All right. The next one is the Hop Snob, which I'm assuming means it has lots of hops in it, which is what they make
And
beer
it's pretty
with.
snobby like Chris, by the way. Check him out over there.
Why it's called West Coast.
Sitting there all sober. All right.
All right. It's got
Hop
6.9.
And it's a West Coast IPA.
Ooh, that's where you're from.
Oh, this is a golden color.
We know Willie likes the golden colors.
Right. Sometimes I get showered with golden color.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's an IPA, huh? I was never a fan of IPA.
All right, let's see.
It tastes like, I don't know, it's really bitter.
It's too
you know?
bitter for
Yeah,
me.
that's what it is. It's bitter.
Very bitter. Yep, that's what that is. It's not bad. I just wouldn't drink it. All right, the next one.
Number 5 is 300 Foot Steve. And it's an Imperial Red.
All
right, so let's check this out. I have to take off my glasses because I can't see the color of the beer. And so this one's like it's reddish brown. Brown. Hey, hello. It's my ESL coming out. You know, it's kind of like an IPA, but I like it. So I'm a fan of Imperial Red. I don't know if I drink a whole like pitcher of it or maybe.
This is a lot like the other one, but it's a little less bitter.
Right.
It's a lot like the Chasing Tail. But it's not as bitter.
Have you done any Chasing Tail lately?
No. No, I haven't. I mean, I drank that beer. I like that one. I like that one more than that one, I think. What do you think?
I don't know. I have to taste it again. I like this one more than that one. Yeah.
I like that one more, but this one's lighter.
Yeah.
So I like this one more, and he likes that one more. All right. Last one is.
Hey, you want to see if this is like a Chinese finger trap?
You would. You're stuck. Oh no. All right. So the last one is a seasonal beer. They have them all on the board here.
Oh.
And it's a seasonal beer.
And it's named after Chris. It is the problem child. It doesn't say.
So on the board over here, it says that it's a DIPA. I don't know what that means. And it has an IBU of 95 and a ABV of 8.5. I suppose I really should learn what all these things mean. We will. Okay. So let's try the last one. This one's a lighter color. All right. You want the honest? So the last one.
I like that color. It's a pretty color. That's really bitter.
Oh no, it's a bitter.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. It is really bitter, but I like it better than than this one. This Hobsnob was really bitter.
Yeah.
It's better than the other one. I think the coffee one's my favorite.
This one? This one?
I think, yeah. So it was the IFR Nitro. This one here. I think that was my favorite. It's the oatmeal stout. It's very good. Very, very good. So, Mr. Willie, what do you think of, and Chris, what do you think of the ambiance of the Saddle Mountain Brewery Company?
Pretty cool. Honestly, I was just thinking about that. Hi, where'd I go? Hello.
There we are.
I don't know if you can hear us that far away.
Well, I was just showing everybody
Oh,
over there.
I'm sorry. I just think about myself here. It's my world. They just rent space in it. I was just thinking about that, and I really like the whole. It kind of has that industrial look. It reminds me a lot of LA. I was a big fan of breweries back in LA, and when I moved to Arizona, this is really the first time I've been to one in a very long time, and it's a cool ambience. You know, I like the music. They have CDs everywhere.
I think it's really cool. I'm from Wisconsin, so of course, you know, I'm a big beer snob, and I love me some breweries. So I'm really appreciating this. It reminds me a lot of home, and it's got some. So over by the bathrooms, which I could take you over there, maybe. they have where you can write on the walls with chalk. They have like little chalk buckets that you can write on the walls, put like your name and stuff. And it's got like all this around here. There's Chris. And on the other side of the wall over there, there is all of the tanks that they brew all the beers in and stuff. So we'll take you over there when we're over that way. But I don't know, the service has been pretty good too. We asked her to pick out beers for us and she did a pretty good job, I think, with a different selection of everything.
Really bubbly.
Yeah, she's very bubbly. You know, we like some bubbles. And the menus, there's a lot of options on here. There's a lot of options.
They have the spiked Russian. Did you see that?
So as you can see, there are phone call. There are a lot of options, which is really cool. So it's like the starters right there. What do you think, Chris, of the brewery so far?
I like it. It's pretty chilled.
For somebody that who's not drinking.
Yeah, I still like it.
And they also have outdoor seating, which is always, you know, really nice. If it gets too loud inside the brewery itself, you can go outside. And they got the misters, which is, I mean, I don't think you really need them now.
No. It's nice weather now.
But during the summertime, you definitely want some misters.
You don't want to have a heat stroke out there.
Drinking a beer outside in the heat? Ugh, no. Yuck. All right, well, for now, we are
Did you
going
show them the drink loco?
Good. You wanna say hi?
Say hi.
My name's Bree. What else here? That is our server, and she's the one that picked out all of our beers for us. Thank you.
How do you like them so far?
We have decided we like this one, which is
The IFR, that
yeah.
one's my favorite too.
And we decided this one is too bitter for us.
Which one? The problem child? Yeah, that
It's-
one's the double. So.
Yeah, it's a pretty bitter beer, and I don't know, they're all pretty good though.
Yeah, my favorite's the 5G.
The 5G,
Yeah.
yeah, it has a citrusy flavor.
Yeah,
It's really
yeah.
good. Yeah. Yeah. Nice.
All right, so thank you.
You're very welcome.
And we are going to drink some beer, and we'll be right back. So we are with John Diego. He's over here.
Hello.
And he took us into the back by where they make all of the beers, which is really cool. And so I'm going to let him talk about it a little bit. So here's John.
All right. I am a little camera shy, so don't. All right. No. So this brewery has been here for the last 3 years. 2 weeks ago, October 22nd marked our big mark, which was really significant and really cool too. That we won a gold medal in Colorado for our Scottish Ale, which is best Scottish Ale in the country.
That's awesome.
It's really impressive.
Yeah.
We're really excited about that. Unfortunately, we don't have it on tap at the moment, so we're just starting to do another process, another batch of it, which will be out pretty soon, hopefully within the next couple months. So this is the brewery. This is where it all starts. It all starts actually with a soul of beer, which is going to be clean water and malts, barley, a lot of hop, stuff like that. And we typically storage our barley and our malts over there in that corner. And once we're ready to brew it up, we'll put it into the feed right over here.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah. So this feed will go into the storage tank right there. And when we're ready to start our brew process, we'll put it into the mash tun, which is right on the other side. While we're over here, I'll just tell you real quick, these barrels are from Maker's Mark. They're bourbon barrels. Ooh. Right now we have last year's Doppelbock. It's a toasted pecan Doppelbock. They're sitting in there. We're going to release a fresh batch and that batch at the same time, sometime around Thanksgiving in this November, which is a pretty exciting thing because we haven't really had, other than a Belgian quad, been barrel aged, and we didn't make that much. We really only had enough for like maybe couple cases, so it's really exciting to see. I'll show you guys the cooler because I'm really hot right now. It's so hot in here. So this is the cooler here. We just expanded it not too long ago. It's also where we store some of our hops. We get all our hops from the West Coast, Northwest Coast. These ones are from Oregon. We have about 12 tap lines, and we have 8 core beers, which are really really good, really delicious. If you tried them earlier, I'm
Yeah.
sure you know. We do sell plenty kegs and full kegs to a lot of our local. This is actually where it all started. Our owner bought that for her husband a few years ago, and this is a homebrew brewery. So
Wow.
it's like it's where it all started. It's a little kit.
You could buy this setup for your house.
Yeah, you could buy that type of setup for your house.
Oh,
You could,
right on.
you know, some of them cost like $2,000, $2,500, or you could get smaller ones for like $500 off Amazon. But it's really cool. This is where it all started, and now you have this $250,000, brewery that's so amazing. So
Yeah, it
I'll
is.
actually show you a little bit more about the process of brewing. So we go from the mash tun, which we, barley, malts, yeast, sugars, goes all in there, and then we'll put it in the boil kettle where we bring it up to temp with water, clean water, which is our hot liquor tank right here. It's all the clean water, and then from there we'll put it, the boil kettle, we'll transfer it here into the fermenters where they'll sit typically 2 to 5 weeks, maybe more. Lagers have to be brewed colder and longer, so they take quite a while. Right now in this fermenter we have a Belgian blonde. We got together with our pilots over at Luke Air Force Base, and they helped make this beer with
That's
us.
cool.
And we're big
Wow.
big supporters on our military, so that's a
Wow.
huge thing. Our owner
awesome.
Jacob, he's actually a pilot, worked for Goodyear Airport over there, and so that was really important to him as well.
That's so cool.
Yeah, what's really cool about this brewery, it's called Saddle Mountain because the owner's father lived out in Tonopah where the Saddle Mountain is, and when he first moved out here, one of the things he was looking for was digging gold in the mountains.
Oh, right.
Never found it.
Yeah.
Now we have a beer, one of our best IPAs. It's Raised Gold because it's like he finally found his gold.
That's so
Right?
cool.
Oh,
So for the fermenters, they go right into the bright tanks. And this is where they get their carbon, and we just throw them from here into the kegs, and then that's good to go. Sometimes we'll bottle our beers. Right now we have our Chasing Tail, which is our most popular amber, and then our 300-foot Steve, which is also a gold medal award-winning beer for the Strongman Beer Festival. It's an Imperial Red. Funny about this 300-foot Steve, which is also the hat I'm wearing. Steve works for the city, and originally you weren't allowed to have a brewery within 300 feet of a housing development, or 500 feet of a housing development. Steve made it so it could be 300 because we're exactly 300 feet from housing development. So that's why we named the beer after
Wow,
him.
that's
So I
cool.
always tell people, and we'll always say, well, if you have any cool contributions to make, we'll probably name a beer after you. There's still no John Diego IPA yet. So it's unfortunate. But yeah, this is pretty much it. This is where it all starts.
Wow.
And then you have the brewery, you've obviously seen. You have the standing bar. It's pretty nice. But
That's
that's pretty
awesome.
much it. Do you have any questions?
I do have a question. So, lately I saw on the news the other day that there is a shortage of hops. Is there actually a shortage of hops, and how would that affect you?
I would not know because I'm not the brew master here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't do the orders or anything like that. But if that is true, then that's what happens. It's already difficult for small brewers, microbrewers, to obtain the hops without bigger companies taking them. So I think we'll manage, but it's always about obtainability and how much like we're really getting, because you can't always get a big old batch of hops or a ton of malts to produce a beer you want, and that's unfortunate. But as a microbrew, we do pretty well. Our brewer Neil Huttenhow, he's probably the best, most intelligent, knowledgeable man. That is a question to ask him for sure, and I'll probably have to ask him that too. But
Awesome.
yeah, it's pretty cool though. Like,
Yeah.
so we got Neil Huttenhow from Four Peaks Brewery, and they were a huge brewery in Arizona. Have one of the best selling craft beers. I'll be right there. So like, for their Scottish Ale was the #1 selling Scottish Ale from like 2013 or 16 almost. It might still be. And now we have like the best in the country.
That's
so
awesome.
it's like it's pretty cool to compare that.
That is
Is
super
this your
cool.
only location?
This is our only location. Like I said, we've only been open 3 years. We are planning to open up a new spot pretty soon, but it's not going to be a brewery. We will sell our beers, so it's going to be like,
Like distribution center?
no, more like
like a
maybe
bar?
a coffee shop or a sandwich
okay.
shop, like come for the coffee, stay for the beer type of thing.
right
That's a cool
you know.
idea.
But it's just in the air for now, and we were just discussing it. Right now, we're mainly just planning on how we're going to expand this place even more. So we have more room and could start distributing, across country and have a better distance of that. But,
Well, this is super awesome. I'm from Wisconsin, so
Okay.
I'm from the land of microbreweries and lots of beer. I'm from the land of beer, and so when I moved down here, my favorite brewery is in New Glarus, Wisconsin, and you cannot get the beer anywhere else
Yeah.
in the country. And I love local breweries and stuff, and so this is the first time that I've gotten to come to a brewery. So I've been really excited
Oh, okay.
about getting
Yeah.
to try new beers because I don't like normal beers. I don't. I'm a bougie
craft
beer person.
Bougie beer. Yeah, there's actually a really cool place, and it's not a brewery, it's a tap room. It's called the Whiny Pig. I don't know if you've ever been there or heard of it, but they have a ton of beers on tap, at least over 32. They sell cans and bottles. They even carry one of our beers, a couple at a time. And it's downtown, it's on like Roosevelt and, no, not Roosevelt, it's on Adams and 7th, I believe.
Awesome.
But they have a huge variety of beers from all over the country. And their beers on their wall, it's like, beers like where you said you're from. Like you wouldn't expect that beer and you actually get it. So that's a
That's
really
cool.
cool place to check out.
That is super
As well as Angel's Trumpet, I believe.
Angel's Trumpet.
Yeah, check that place out. They got a ton of variety of beers from different breweries, which is really cool.
Yeah.
Do you have any other questions?
Well, I think we're gonna let you get back to
Okay,
work because I know
cool.
we're taking up your time. But
Yeah.
I want to thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem.
This has been super fun. I really enjoyed this.
What was your name again?
My name is Lauren.
Lauren.
Yeah.
And
This is
Chris.
Chris and Willie.
I'm Willie.
Like
Like Willy Wonka.
Willy Wonka. Or Willy
right.
Wonka in the beer factory.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, guys.
All right, thank you so much. We finished off a decent amount of them, and I got a water because stay hydrated. You don't want to get dehydrated; it's bad. So we just got our check, and it actually was really reasonably priced. So, see, I'll show it to you. So it's only $6.35, which we got a pretty good selection for that, and we got an awesome brewery tour, and it's been a great time. I definitely enjoyed this. What about you, Willie? You had fun?
I really had fun, but what we didn't talk about was happy hour. Do you think they have happy hour?
They do have a happy hour. I saw a sign for it. It's all day Monday and
6 Tuesday through Friday.
3 to 6 Tuesday through Friday. So we got lots of options there. I think this was a hit for our first Thirsty Thursday.
I think so too.
We definitely had a great time, and this is from Medelberg's Travel Services, Thirsty Thursday. Tune in every single Thursday, and I will be at a different place trying out different alcohols, so that's pretty cool. And then we got Willie, who's with...
I am with Genius Thinkers.
But shh.
Yeah.
He doesn't normally do this. He's a very well-behaved boy. And we got Chris, who is with...
The Lex Realty. Call me.
You should call him. He's a fabulous realtor. And... oh, also, please drink responsibly. Always make sure you have a DD if you are going to the establishment and you are planning on going home. Make sure that you stay hydrated and you don't overdo it. Don't make yourself sick. It sounds like fun, but it's not. No. And I think that's all for tonight. So have a wonderful Thursday. I just spilled his beer. I'm sorry.
Hey, it's all right. Party foul.
Party foul. All right. So have a good night, and we'll see you next week.